Okay, right, so another game here, and this time I'm playing someone from Holland. Oh no, it's someone from France. Okay, I make sure I get the right flag this time. So, quite high rated player, GingerGM, 2458, and okay, I have got my flag. If you saw my first video, you'll realise I had this slight problem with my flags, and now I kind of hopefully overcome that. So I do realise this is a French flag. Well done, Simon. I'm improving as we go along. And I love pushing Harry the H-pawn up the board. If anyone's seen those movies, Dirty Harry, it just feels so right to push up the H-pawn. You know, it's like I've got a big gun. I'm just trying to explode away at my opponent's kingside pawn formation. And I've got this philosophy that when your opponent fianchettos his kingside, H4, H5 is a pretty interesting way of playing. And what on earth is happening here then? So we're getting a very strange, well, ridiculous kind of Alakine perk, random, crazy position here. Is that fair to say? What on earth is happening? Right. Well, I've no idea what theory will say about this. So let's just keep pushing. If in doubt, keep pushing those pawns up the board. Can't be an error, you know. If just keep attacking, going forwards. Very bizarre position. I mean, honestly, I don't really know what's going on here. Just to be honest, honestly honest. It's just a very strange perk, Alakine, with my friend Dirty Harry. The H pawn has somehow nibbled its way up to a decentish kind of square over there. Now, I'm just going to try to attack him. How can I do that? I'd love to get a knight to e4. And then I can try to come into these weakened dart squares. Queen f3, he goes knight c6. I think my knight is better rooted on e2 because it can come to g3 and then into e4 later on. And maybe I can even play f4 and just, you know, do you like my sound effects there? Try to attack like that. But of course, I think black's fine here as well. He should probably play d6 at some point, which he does, and chip away at my position. Now, f4 is very double-edged because he can also get his rook down to the g file. So this is a double-edged game now. What should I play here? I'd love to attack him. I don't know if I have time to get my knight in now. I mean, f4 takes, bishop takes, rook g8, knight g3. Something a little bit suspicious about that with his bishop and rook lined up against my g2 square. One of the problems I seem to be having is I move like an old man in these games. So can we do something a bit more dynamic? Well, let's keep looking. Should I go for f4? No, I'm not sure I really like this move because I'm just worried about my g2 square, which I'm sure he's going to aim to attack. Maybe I can get enough play on this file, and if I go, well, let's keep going knight g3. Feels a bit suspicious though. It feels very suspicious, this. I don't fully believe it for me. Now pawn takes, and if bishop takes, bishop d6, and I really need to get a counter attack going very quickly there. Can I do that? I can go knight to e4, and that gets quite tactical, so let's give that a go. So bishop d6, knight to e4, and I can try to complicate matters like this. My opponent's king is also in the centre. I mean, this is the whole point. I want to get my knight to this f6 square, so very tactical position now, but I'm still a little bit concerned about my g2 square. I'm just relying on a check here to... we don't want a computer restart, do we? Not now, thank you very much. Go away, nasty sign. Complex position. Okay, well, my opponent's taken that one off, and he has to be very careful now because if he goes, well, he has to go knight c6. He's going to get himself in a lot of pins here. Can I even go rook takes f7? That's kind of crazy rubbish I get carried away with. You know what? In for a penny, in for a... See, I play these moves. I don't even think about them. But okay, well, let's just go crash bang wallop. And the idea is, if king takes queen f3 check, if queen takes, I take on c6. Who knows what's going on here? Looks like fun though. Okay, well the idea is to go queen f3 check, and now I'm hoping I have a queen f6 check. Here, queen f6, king here, queen f7 check, or rook d8 check, and then I have, okay, this looks very dangerous to him now. Queen f6 check, king d7, rook d1 check, king c8, queen takes e6 check, king to b7, rook to d7. Looks very strong for me if you followed that variation. So he has to go here, and now, well, queen takes e6 check has to be played, and I can take the rook back now simply. Oh, what on earth is happening here? Go away, go away, go away, go away. My computer is misbehaving today. So I can take the rook here. I mean, I should be winning this one. I should be winning. Do I have a bishop g6 check and play for more than the rook? Well, let's try. Let's try. I mean, taking the rook was probably a very strong move, and maybe I'm trying for too much here. With this move, I think he has to go rook takes, and I go pawn takes. The idea is I've got queen f7, I have g7, I have nice attacking position here. So it's a very interesting game, this one. Queen c5 check, I simply move my king. I say that. What have I missed? Have I missed anything? I don't think I missed too much now. He's coming in trying to get some check here. So queen f7 check. Oh no, I can't. Ooh, that's crafty of him, because his queen is now defending. So maybe this is a little bit too much. If I push, he goes queen f7. And he's going, what's his next move here? What is his next move? Anyone see his next move? That's a good move, queen f2. Good defensive idea. Well, g7, queen f7, and he might just be holding on. I think I should get another piece in the game. I don't think I played this correctly. I was trying to be a bit too flash. Not always a good idea to be too flash. I think rook d8 now. But then queen f7 check is my idea. And I can play like this. And here I'm trying to... Maybe he's got a perpetual. I'm not going to be really happy with a draw here, am I? We can't play for draws when we play chess. That's just pathetic. I'm thinking if I ever go rook d7, he might have some perpetuals. So... I need to improve on that. I'm thinking my next move is... Well, I'm not actually sure. That's a funny thing. I mean, rook d7, do I have to go for a draw if that happens? I don't really want to. I'm sure I'll think of something. Better think of it quick, though. So, intriguing position, but of course I should have taken rook on a8. That would have been a much nicer way to play. This is... I'm playing in the spirit of like the coffee house players here. And I'm not sure that's the correct way to play. So come on, we've got to play quick here. If I check here, g7 check, king f7. Do I have a move there? It's either that or I go rook d7 and the game is going to be a draw, probably. I go here, he goes... Okay, let's go g7 straight away because I have queen d7 if queen f7. This is the way to play. You see this? If... Queen g3, maybe only move. He got at some point, or queen somewhere on the g file. And now, of course, I have to play with speed here, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, you are an old man when it comes to Blitz, especially I'm talking too much. Okay, well, oh dear, I don't know. Let's throw this one in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about what to play here, so I'm going to have to go for something. And my time is too low. Okay, less talking, more playing now. So I'm just going to see if I can play quickly, because this will be a sad game to lose now, because it's been a very exciting game, and I'm sure my opponent won't take a draw because of the time scenario. I wouldn't if I was playing me, that's for sure. And I think it'd be very silly to take a draw here. Maybe he has to now. Can I avoid the draw now? The problem is now, I was going to go g3. Could I have gone g3 and played on for a win? Quite risky, that. Would that have been a good move? Okay, well, the game ended in an exciting draw, so I think that was certainly a fun game there. And a game which, well, we can both sort of probably be reasonably happy with. I wonder if I could have played g3 in the final position. King 8. My opponent's playing king h3. Is he? Rook takes c3 check. Yeah, okay, thanks. I don't know. He's playing moves here now, my opponent. Thanks a lot there, mate. Very kind. G3, yeah. I'll let him take over. This is great. I'm getting a masterclass of my opponent. Cheers, Gregorian. And yeah, maybe look. He's giving me a masterclass. I don't have to do anything. I can sit back, a bit of my coffee, and work out what's happening. This looks very risky here. Yeah, okay. This is okay for. Is it King H5? The game goes on. Looks very risky. Well, I'll let my opponent study that game for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to try to play another exciting game like that. That was a lot of fun. Interesting sacrifice. And if we just go back to some critical points there, well, what was the opening all about? Well, let's have a look. Let's go back in time. Well, F4, double-edged move there, because he has this G file. I had the F file. And, well, very double-edged, but I think the interesting moment surely came around here. Rook takes F7. Should be an extremely strong sacrifice, I think. And after King E8, well, I'm assuming Queen takes E6 check is correct. I don't know how my opponent survived this, looking at this again. And now I should just really go Bishop takes A8. And I get the same kind of thing as in the game, but I'm actually even material up. I'm 2 pawns up. So I got a little bit carried away, but you gotta try to go for glory sometimes. Why don't I just take the rook on A8? Then I'm sure I'd been winning. But interesting stuff. Hope you enjoyed that one. Please leave your comments.